Hello, welcome to Cryptonomy, and today I'm going to give you 5 trades you can actually take. Look, we actually have our trading shark hat on today, so that's going to give us extra boost luck. Let's get it. First of all, Bitcoin is actually breaking major levels. 63,000 Bitcoin is very, 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 very beautiful. I mean, a week ago, that was not looking too good, but that bounce was very beautiful. So the next level to actually look at is around 65. Yeah, 65,000 right here. Because that Fib channel is actually a Fibonacci channel, horizontal channel, pretty nice. Seems to follow it always. I mean, like if you look at the small details where we actually stop, the resistance, the levels, sometimes we break under it, but it's been following it very nicely. The first trade on my list is actually BNB, even though it's not running right now, right? It's not running. It's been slowly running. Okay, so when I took that trade, it was, sorry. It was right here, and I'll tell you why I'm actually bullish on BNB, and I'm going to continue to add. I know the take profit was saying here, but I'm actually looking for probably a breakout, because everything seems to be breaking out right now. Phantom, for example, Tron, many layer ones especially are breaking out. I would believe that BNB would follow, and especially when CZ is coming out. Where is CZ? Oh yeah, CZ, get out of jail. If you haven't heard the news, he's coming out on 29th of September. So, there's time till 29th of September. I believe this is a very good and easy trade to take. So, what I would do, for example, if you want to take this trade again, I wouldn't take it right now. I would wait for at least maybe the pullback, the resistance here that we're going to get, probably. And then as we are testing maybe this fib level again, you would enter here and you'd get confirmation first, and then you'd enter. Or if that doesn't play out like that, if we just like skyrocket up, for sure we're gonna get some resistance here, right there, and we're gonna retest, and then we're gonna fly up. So I would add to my position there and at least see what's happening in the market just before I enter here. Here is not really a good entry, because if you see that line is pretty good resistance, and you also got the 0.786 fib line. I wouldn't enter now. If for any reason we actually come back here, oh, I would love those prices. I'm actually waiting right here. If we touch that, that's like a price where I would even put like buy limits right there, because we just touch it and we go up. I love trades like that when my orders actually take in, because that's just an immediate profit, immediate pull up. You know, anything you see like that is beautiful. For example, another trade I'm looking into is Solana, and I also have some similar strategy. I have some buy limit orders right here. All those demand zone. This demand zone is beautiful. You just stack up some orders, and if they hit, you just expect a fast profit. Pretty beautiful, pretty beautiful. That usually happens after like some new scare or something like that, and I'll just stack them up. Another trade I actually took was Solana. If we here first, let's look at the high time frame. You can see it's, you know, it's a range, and you know what to expect. The trade, actually, there's a Etsukoda. What he says: the trend is your friend, except at the end where it bends. Right? If you don't know Etsukoda, he's a very, very famous and successful investor. He was in Market Wizard's book. I would suggest actually reading his book. And no, the Market Wizard book is actually interviews. I would at least read the section about Etsukoda. Very beautiful. So, the trend is your friend, and except then, you know, when it bends. So, follow the trend. For Solana, actually, what happened is I entered here. I had a greedy stop right there, and guess what? I got stopped right there, and then we just continued our way up. So I waited a few days, so the trend was good, and I took the entry again. Don't be greedy. Put meaningful stops. Actually, another thing you can learn in market is that don't think about how much money you can lose when you're making a stop limit, like stop loss. Actually think where it's a good stop, and I determined that here's a good stop under all these demand zones. Yeah, you could get that, but that's unlikely. All right, likely, but not too likely. I'm okay if I got stopped by that, but not by that. Another trade I would actually, here you should probably take your profits here, And if we actually get the bull market by end of October, November, and then you're here, I would not take my profits yet. I would see what is going, at least take 50%, but maybe we'd actually skyrocket up even to that 240, 260 level. But we need to see if the bull market will start. I mean, you will feel it just when the bull market starts. If you track the market, it's not going to creep on you. It creeps on people who just come in and out of crypto and there's so much hype. If you're in the market, it will not creep on you. Be vigilant. This is an important time to get your entries. Altcoins I trade for like hold maximum a month, but Bitcoin I hold for like 2-3 years. I would say if the bull market starts in October, November, hold for more than a month, but not more than 3 months for altcoins. No way. I mean, those things just go up and down very hard. Solana didn't go up, didn't go down too badly, right? Didn't go down too badly. It's pretty nice. But I mean, if you look here, it did go down like 90%, so it is what it is. Another trade I would actually take is Near. Why? Because Near, somehow they're always involved in many speaking events right now, like Token 2049 in Singapore. I'm sure they sponsored as well there, and they're always in the AI narrative. Right now, the AI narrative is running right there. I would actually take a fetch. I'll tell you about the fetch after. But if you see, for example, Phantom, look at the layer ones. What's happening here? They all have that kind of diagonal resistance, and then they're breaking it, right? So what I'm doing is doing a catch-up trade for all the other layer ones that did that. I took a Near trade, but I got stopped out, and I didn't enter it again. Oh, sorry, a Phantom trade. A Near trade, however, that's what I'm looking at. I am not buying here. Never. Here's probably some heavy resistance, and you've also got FIP levels and, you know, major support and resistance. So what I would do is I would wait for the resistance to break right here, do some retest, and upon the successful retest, I would take in my position, put my stop limit right inside this triangular resistance, and I would actually take my profits on increments. So my first level would be as shown here by 16. By the way, this is a good trade. If you get a hint here, you put there, you're like 2-to-1 chance, right? Even if you are like around 40-30% correct, if you correct 2.1 chance, you still make money, right? So 2-to-1 trades plus is good. Wait for that, take profit here. You know, the FIP levels help you. See, resistance, support, and resistance. So take your first profit here, then I'll take my second profit here. Something like that. Not the top. Don't be greedy, because actually there was one trade I was greedy in. It almost hit my take profit, but it didn't. It came down. Look at that. I waited for that to break out. I got my entry, and I wanted to take like a small trade there, but it came down. You see? It didn't hit it. I'm still holding it because, well, is a good one. Now I switched it from like a few hour trade to a week trade or something. I'll probably take my profits around here. Because, I mean, look at Ohm has been just killing it. I mean, that's a positive trend. So, probabilistic speaking, the upside is on your side. The trend is your friend, right? So, that looks beautiful. I'm not really selling my own position until minimum my stop loss is hit. I think I placed it somewhere there. And if I hit, it'll probably go lower, and I'll just re-enter at a better price. Here would be so good around this zone. This zone, anything in this zone is beautiful. The third trade, I know we spoke about more than 3, but first one was BNB, because CZ is coming out, 29 September. So, sharks eat fish. Get in the trade early. 2, Solana, because Solana is beautiful. I mean, that's a beautiful range. Very beautiful range. Just this outline right there for you. Just buy here, sell here, buy here. Alright, till the trend breaks. And then you need to change your strategy for that coin. Simple. Near was the third one. AI is going to probably follow Phantom, and I think there was like Ton that did it. Oh, Ton is doing it. Probably should take that trade. Theta did it, if you can see right there. Yep, retest. That's probably I don't like Theta, so I don't trade it, but I do watch it. But if you want to get into that trade, I would get in here, or if you want to be more safe, you would probably go down there and you can put your That's why I don't like trade theta. It's too high of a percentage loss as well. Or win, to be honest. And take profit there. 2.27, no problem. 2.1, yeah. Something like that. Nevertheless, I don't take theta. Tron is what I will take. Yes. In fact, I'm already in. So, beautiful stop loss, right? We're just breaking, retesting. I know I took it early, but, I don't, maybe, check later. I think I took it, but I should have probably waited for the retest. Anything that just jumps around here, I would probably add to my position. And if I bought here and then the price start to go up here, I'll probably put up my stop loss to the point I bought it, so I don't lose nothing. I'll just add up until we get a break up or down. But if we get a break up, then I would have added a good chunk to my trade. If we break down, then I'll probably just lose the stop loss of the last percent. If something like does that, then it's very beautiful. So Tron, also why I'm taking Tron, because look, I mean, isn't trend is your friend? And that's pretty trendy. Despite everything that's been going on, Tron has been doing well, and on the low key, like, I didn't notice Tron was doing that well till like around here or something. And pretty impressive move. I would expect this to continue going up as long as Bitcoin does well. Or even if not, because Tron has been doing better than Bitcoin so far. And the last and final trade is AVAX. AVAX, very, very beautiful chart again. If Phantom did it, and some other coins like Say, I think did it as well. Let's check. Yep, broke, retested, and continuing. Yep, touch more lines. Then I think other layer ones will also do it. Take Tron here. First take profit probably here. Second one probably there. Third one probably there. I'll break it into 3 chunks. That one. Stop loss there. Beautiful trade. So, and why am I bullish on altcoins right now? Why am I trading altcoins so heavily? Well, one, the funding rate is negative, and we know that when times of negative funding rates, that usually equates to at least a short-term pullback, like similar to here, at least short-term. Here did not, but this is very slight, to be honest. There was like major bottom. Yep, CZ owing 29. One thing I would actually look at, funding rates, also very, very minor. So spikes of liquidations like the one we saw, for example, here, are not likely, since funding rates are very small, right? The spikes happen like here, and right now we're just there. When nobody's trading, that's maybe the best time to trade. And one thing to also look at is, just before the video, there was a lot of leverage there, and that I was looking at that because that would actually likely to pull the, leverage is like a magnet, and that would pull the price in a way. So since now all the leverage is down, at least on a 24-hour, let's look on the week. Not much leverage anywhere except here. That's some pretty significant leverage. I would watch out. That's why I attach in my stops, because leverage is a magnet, and especially in consolidating periods, they'll be pulled there. The 1 month, nobody wants to go short right now. Pretty interesting. I haven't seen that many non-shorters for a very long time. Except right here. Pretty 1.6 billion, 70,000. That would be interesting to see. 6 month. Ooh, okay. But that's, the magnet is too far to do any short-term influence in a way, right? That's a long-term influence for sure. Ooh. Yeah, you see, the further it gets, it doesn't really equate too much. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the trades I gave you today, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.